Is this working? I'm fucking boomering the whole thing up. I'm just gonna double check here. Like so. Like so.
All right. Now I got an avatar.
Like you got an Avamatar?
Yeah.
Sweet. Avamatars are nice.
Are we live now?
We are all the way live.
Oh yeah, I see it. I got a notice on my phone. Hold on. I gotta do this though. Ready?
Wait, what are you doing?
Got you ready? I'm dinging it. You can't hear it.
You do mine too.
Dr. Pepper.
Got a Pepsi. You're supposed to chug it.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on ice. I'm gonna drink my Dr. Pepper warm.
Drink your Dr. Pepper warm.
I don't.
You don't. Good man. It's gross. Humble Marty's in the house. What's up, Humble Marty?
I can't see the chat. I might have to look.
You're gonna have to open YouTube to see the chat.
Dope.
Otherwise, you're screwed, my dude. I figured I would go live, see if you wanted to do it as well. Take the script off. Because I got to get shit done, and I was tired of talking to myself.
Hey, you're talking to yourself just for right now.
I wonder if the chat can hear.
I can hear you. All right, let's see. I'm trying to open up the YouTube so I can see the chat.
Probably won't be anybody in there.
Probably not. We got one person.
Yeah. It's been a while since I live streamed.
You've got one viewer.
That's you.
Not me. We got Humble Marty. Got Humble Marty watching.
Humble Marty left.
Humble Marty's still here.
If it says one, that means it's you. Because you're watching.
It is me.
Humble Marty left.
Oh, Humble Marty.
Drive-by compliment and then pop smoke.
You let me down. So you're now drawing Bert from Sesame Street.
Yes, I'm drawing Bert from Sesame Street.
Hey, Bert. Well, I won't be sharing my screen.
Because you got like legit work. You can't show.
Yeah, I have a lot to do this morning between now and my review meeting. So while you're drawing pics and we're talking, I'm
drawing dicks. What?
Yes, you're drawing dicks. Look at it. It's got eyes and a nose.
Dicks.
All right, I might have to stop my camera though.
Didn't want to look at your face anyways.
Say that again?
Didn't want to look at your face anyways.
Oh, yeah. So your family's gone?
Yeah, they went to Legoland today.
Oh, man. Lucky.
The Meemaw bought... Huh?
Meemaw bought tickets?
Yeah, Meemaw bought annual passes for the kiddos.
And you weren't invited.
Well, there's no way I would have been able to walk around Legoland.
No.
Not with my back and my weight.
They couldn't build you a wheelchair?
I mean, I could have gotten one of those motorized carts, but I also got to get work done. So I took the opportunity to...
You sound like Gabe now.
Sound like what?
Gabe, you're mouth breathing.
I just breathe heavy. Leave me alone.
Is that like lead heavy?
Is that like what?
Lead heavy?
Lead heavy? You remember that studio
Yep. That's why I said that.
back in the day?
That's why I
That
say
was a
that
hot studio.
stuff. Like, I know some deep cuts.
You know some deep cuts?
Yeah, like old useless information.
Hmm.
I'm now regretting not getting the touchscreen Cintiq.
Why?
Because there are times when I have to quickly name files, and it's I keep the the keyboard pops up at the bottom of the screen. Some when I want to type, and I forget I have to use my pen to type to use that. Otherwise, I have to go. Um, Hold on a sec. My daughter's now.
Down.
I have to call my daughter. Hold on.
Derp. Get the derp face. Gotta get that Rick and Morty derp face in there. I don't like this. I don't like how this is looking.
I love it. I think it's awesome. I don't know why you're being self conscious.
So I want his head to look like
Tiny.
no, like when
Like when you squeeze it, it's popping up. Like
yeah, like a Chuck Jones, like some Chuck
yeah.
Jones shit.
Well, you could have his eyes come out of his sockets a little bit more. You know, like extended out, kind of like the squeeze toys we used to have as
You
a
should make
kid.
his head rounder like that.
Nah. Well, yeah, that's true too.
Christopher John in the house. Good morning, gentlemen. Good morning, Christopher John. What up? What up? Just drawing some stuff. My boy Chad is also drawing some stuff, but he can't show it because he has a real job. He
Shh.
signs like NDAs and shit.
No, 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 no. I work at a gas station. A real job.
Yeah.
The eyes out to the sides.
Eyes now what?
Now take the eyes and move them out to the sides.
Yeah, they gotta come out a little bit.
Like even more.
Blurp. Like way over here.
Yeah.
Oh.
really exaggerate.
Help if I looked up some
Chuck
Chuck
Jones.
Jones. Yeah. What would we call that? Neck squeeze? Chuck Jones neck squeeze?
Thank you, Chris. I can't wait to publish my book, but I just can't pull the trigger. I think I need to do more YouTube time, like before I think about launching a campaign. I just feel like it would really suck if I did, and like I only make about $600 off of it. That would cover my printing cost.
Chuck Jones choke? Maybe that'll work. No, we got John Jones choking people. Oh, wait. There we go. There we go. Some Bug Bunny ish.
It's so weird. I kind of want to reach out with my pen and just start drawing over your. Do you know? I think Photoshop has a function like that where you can share Photoshop.
That's a little much. That's a little invasive.
Oh yeah, it's like here. Let me show you how to draw this.
Okay.
But we could literally collaborate.
True. Brings new meaning to the word collaborate.
hmm This morning I have to draw a lot of water
Why?
effects.
Somebody touching water in the show?
Yeah, one of the characters is in a river during a storm, and the water's starting to get a little crazy.
Maybe a different.
Spoiler alert.
Christopher John says I should try a different angle. Yeah, that'd work. Yeah, that's what's up. Different angle.
Different angle. Oh yeah, and I have to draw sun rays too. This morning.
Just draw Ethan's face.
So I'm doing non prop stuff, but more effects this
You
morning.
doing what?
Doing more effects rather than props this morning.
Oh, branching out.
Do what?
Branching out.
Ironically, one of the shots that I have to draw is this root or a branch sticking out that the character tries to grab. So
Hmm.
you're a mind reader, branching out.
And then you get the fist here.
I've got the song Electric Barbarella stuck in my head. You know that song?
No.
It's a Duran Duran song. Here, let me play it and mess up your stream.
Yeah, let's do that.
Get you
So
get you tagged by YouTube for copyright.
don't want this angle. Try a sort of 3/4 angle. My bad for all the construction going on in the background.
I can't hear it over your breathing.
I'm just a heavy breather.
It's all right, man. I'm gonna pick fun though.
Don't do it. It hurts my feelings.
Oh man, my
You're gonna make me cry. Oh, years, man.
you gonna and then you start doxing everybody's campaigns.
I'm crying all over my tablet monitor, and the ink is running.
It's waterproof.
The big bulky eyes. There we go. This angle lets me show the eyes bulging out better. Spit all over my
Legendary
logo.
Monkey says, "What's up, Donald?"
Who does?
Legendary Monkey. He's very legendary.
Oh, I've heard of him. What's up, Legendary Monkey? Welcome to the most boring show on earth.
Welcome to the wonderful world of Donald.
Time delay. Time delay.
Yeah, Baby Shark. Do 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 do.
Okay, so gonna play this live stream from Michael Bancroft called "When is crowdfunding not crowdfunding?" Plus Long Shadow with Mike Murphy. So they're promoting a book called Long Shadow by Mike Murphy. Go check that out, I suppose.
He's probably gonna say, if you have the book finished by the time your campaign is starting, it's not crowdfunding.
Yeah, possibly.
Which is what you're doing.
Which is what I want to do, yeah. But it's also what Eric Canetti does, and he's been on Michael Bancroft's stream a lot.
Good morning, Max Hammer. And yeah.
What's up?
Christopher says, "Awesome, Donald. Now you can have fun with that face in your face."
Gotta get the derp in there.
We used to joke around at one game studio I worked at, and we used to just call it face stabbing, because of the shooters. The commando always had a knife and would go stab you in the face.
Get your face.
Commandos do it from behind,
Do they?
Yeah, they sneak up on you and stab you in the back.
Sounds personal.
Yeah. Are you going to play it? Let's play it.
All right, let's play this. Play the stream. Let me know if it's too loud.
Shadow, it's a high fantasy pulp novel. And I'm sitting here thinking, what are we going to talk about? Because, we like to do a topic before the show.
Can you hear it okay?
And then
I can hear it just fine.
I'd mentioned the whole...
Just shut up.
Liam striking campaigns and channels and everything the other day. And I really didn't want to get back into it because it's a developing story. There's lawyers involved. Mm-hmm. I don't really feel like I should be inserting myself into the middle of it, other than to say, and people called me out on this the other day. I mean, I just want to make it perfectly clear. I do not support people striking channels, striking campaigns. Obviously, in comics,
right now he's talking about the Liam JDA thing.
Cancel culture, deplatforming, all that sort of stuff. But having said all that, look, I am very happy to have taken the stance. I don't want to get in the middle of those two because Liam threatened to fight JDA Aussie rules style.
I don't want to get in the middle of either of them.
It is bare knuckle, but you lean back on.
Say what?
They might eat me if I got in the middle of them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You grow your toenails out long.
Yeah, E. Ortiz, it's good to see some Brutus work. It's good to be working on Brutus again. Cartooniness.
Mo says, yet Bancroft supports Rod putting himself in the middle of himself.
Rod has become what he hated about comics, says Christopher John.
Yeah, but we have our guest here today. We will bring him on. Welcome back to the show, Mike. Always a pleasure to have you.
Thanks for having me, Mike.
Carol says, Vor.
I do apologize.
I'm not sure what that means.
I mean, shouldn't apologize. It's not my fault. There's craziness going on now.
Yeah, no.
Let's get the fist in there before I start drawing the damn neck.
Smaller than normal show tonight on account of things outside of our control, and on top of which, and I do want to give a shout out to anyone who's sleeping on it. John Malin's Graveyard Shift 4 will be closing.
That eyeball needs to be redone.
He doesn't go into demand. So if you were waiting on that, so it's happening.
Wow, Master Dan says, nice to see you streaming, Donald.
Big night.
Thank you, Past Master Dan. Ahoy. Ahoy, oi.
Absolutely.
That's a familiar name
Move up to two
in the
incredible
chats.
closing and Godzilla versus Kong. I'll do my best.
It was one of the most unexpected things that I've seen in a long time.
Reaching around with his left hand.
You haven't seen it?
No, I
How
was
could
really
be? How would you grab it?
I mean, it is big news. I suppose I better show this. It's something. It is something. Hold on a second.
Whoops.
Yeah, he's a web browser for sure.
Click
Always
that.
staring at
Good thing I'm not on camera, so you guys can't see me in this fucking Spider-Man pose that I'm trying to pull off.
Oh man,
Figure out how this hand is going to look.
I want to see that.
That's all. Yeah. This is the boxing thing.
Put on
Well,
my,
I mean,
put on my camera.
Oh, here we go. Oh, perspective.
This is right there.
That's what Tug was saying.
Oh,
That's right
Liam.
there. They grab right
He
there. So
knows how
fist
to put
will
on
be
a
outside.
show.
yeah. Who knew you could grow hair?
Now you see my stupidity.
But, yeah, let me share this.
The hand will be on the outside. So
Everybody's cutting their hair off. You need to go the other way. Like,
I'm just lazy. I've just been lazy.
Hold on, what's that? There's a little sneak peek.
talking about. No, you're going to take this fucking thing. I'll give you one out.
This is nice.
there's a
Oh,
bot.
he's playing a clip from it now.
Look, now, this is fucking up.
Is that what that was?
You want out one?
Get to the question, man. I don't want to watch this Liam JDA shit.
Fight.
Set up in a ring.
This is boring to me.
They sound like a bunch of chimps laughing.
I'm such a little bitch, John.
Yeah.
Set it up.
Holy shit.
Man,
I think I need to animate this.
Look love.
gotta be that direction because the doctor is in this direction on these two panels. So his face has to be there,
I have no idea.
facing that way. Keep with the 180 rule.
That is it. Infamous now for all time. Oliver says, yeah, a lot of people are saying at the end he brought it home strong with the with the fisticuffs. I mean, what do you say after that? I guess it's all done and dusted there. Liam's been fighting his whole life too. So, what are you gonna do with that? I don't know. It's
So
incredible. Comic skate, gonna comic skate. That's just how it is over here. But speaking of, all right, Long Shadow high fantasy pulp novel. We will chat about this in the last half of the show. I want to share the screen here so we know why we all gathered here today. Appreciate it. Thank you.
we all gathered here today to
There it is. It's a high fantasy.
listen to a truck drive
Return to
by.
the glory days of sword and sorcery action with your new favorite ogre detective, Amaya.
Christopher Johnson's going to be here every day if you do this.
These are feelings there. I mean, you dress like a.
They're
If I did,
So draw every day, Donald.
what?
So draw every day, Donald. Is that Risey Lee in the background? Says E. Ortiz.
No. I don't know who Rizzy Lee is.
Yeah, Chris. We know it's for the art.
Watching Donald do a Spider-Man pose just made this stream worth it. I'm glad. And I won't be streaming every day, Christopher John. But
Gathered today, says Past Master Dan, to
I'll
lay
try to-
rest Liam Gray's public career.
yeah,
And just some people
I'm
don't
gonna try
know
to
how
live
to get
stream
out of
like
their own
every
way, though,
Tuesday
do
and
they?
Thursday.
I mean, it's interesting because Liam was so close to like getting back in everybody's graces, and then all of a sudden, just like avalanche.
All of a sudden, he got into a shit fight with John Della Rose.
Yep.
Well, I don't know. What are you gonna do? I have no opinion on the matter other than I hope the two of them work their shit out.
Past Master Dan wants a wrench, Donald. Do you know how to wrench him?
Oh, okay.
He said there was a bot in there earlier. I kind of believe him because it didn't make sense, whatever that person posted.
Let's see. Add moderator.
Which I didn't think you were big enough to be a bot, or attract bots to your streams.
I'm plenty big.
No. Don't get famous, Donald.
Don't get what?
Don't get famous. We want you just the way you are. There you
I'm
are. He's got his wrench.
There you go. You got a wrench.
Congratulations. You
Keep the
said
box
thanks.
out. Excuse me.
Ortiz says Donald is plus size. No, he's not. He's just big boned.
Mad plus sized. All right. Get that there. Do. Get the little tendon thingy that's on the bottom of the arm.
All right, I gotta focus now. I gotta try to do this at the same time. Talk and draw at the same time.
Talk and draw? You can't talk and draw?
No, I can't. I just the focus part.
Huh. You're coughing an awful lot, man. You sound like your boy.
Since I had COVID, I still have this cough. Like the pneumonia really did.
Still? Damn.
Yeah, my lung doctor said that I'll probably have this cough like for almost a year. That's not going to go away. Let's see. E. Ortiz asks, when is the Indiegogo campaign opening for Brutus 2?
Hopefully in June.
Hopefully.
Trying to get the rest of these packages shipped out by then. And should be able to do it.
Yeah, I definitely got long COVID past Master Dan. Definitely. I still have an issue with my tongue. It's not that I lost taste in it, which happened pretty. It happened immediately, like the first week. Everything was overly sweet, and now I've got this issue where everything is spicy as fuck. Like even ketchup burns my tongue.
Seriously, that's weird.
It is weird. Like I like hot wings, and I can't eat freaking hot wings
because it burns too much.
Yep,
that's mad weird. This ear. There we go. Here's a digital art.
All I gotta say is don't get COVID, Donald.
Man, if I get COVID, I'm dead.
Yeah,
I'm not trying to get COVID.
I don't want you to get COVID.
Ben Henderson's trying to get me to go to MegaCon. Go meet up at MegaCon
and get COVID.
Like hell no! People get sick at that thing before COVID.
Yep, taco flu.
Just a walking germ fest. I have so many comorbidities. I get COVID, I'm dead. So I better get a weak ass strain.
Past Master Dan says, "Hey Donald, the crypto link doesn't work. Do you used to have crypto?
What crypto? Crypto link.
Yeah.
Oh, for monetization.
Yep. Past Master Dan says, I've had COVID twice. It may be your blood type that makes it worse. My wife got it twice, and the second time she got it, I was pretty lucky. I didn't even catch it. So
can I edit this while I'm live streaming?
Edit what? The.
Can I edit the thing?
The crypto thing?
Yeah.
As long as you don't share that screen, you can keep sharing your
Help the chair.
photo slot.
Take some of this crap out. It's old. I don't have T-shirts anymore. Any of that stuff. Let's see.
Jonathan Rector says he made it. You made it, Jonathan.
Put my PayPal in there.
I'll try to mute when I cough now.
Okay. If people don't like it, they can.
I wonder if you could spread it through the internet.
I don't know. Internet gas.
So you didn't realize you had it until it was over. So you must have got tested to see if you did have it. My daughter somehow did not get it. We kind of think she did get it, though. And it just really didn't affect her.
Copy link address. Nope, that wasn't it. PayPal.me/downplay. See if this works.
See, Pastmaster Dan says, my sister-in-law has been to the hospital 4 times. Wow. 1 COVID, 2 pneumonia, 3 blood clots in the lungs, and 4 pneumonia again. Dang.
There we go. Changes saved.
Pneumonia is the worst. That's pretty much what almost did me in. I got COVID, and then my doctor prescribed me the horse medicine, and FedEx had FedEx ivermectin pills to me overnight, and I took them the next day. But that day I blacked out, and my oxygen was low. Just woke up, and then I called the ambulance.
Hey, Jonathan Rector's here. He is a dope artist. You ever seen his stuff?
No, I'm not sure. Usually I recognize avatars.
It's like a
stylized. Yeah, the Jack Kirby style stuff.
Yeah, stylized Jack Kirby stuff.
Man, Jonathan,
dope.
you're awesome.
It's like it looks like what Bruce Timm wants to be.
Yep. No, it's really good stuff. It's pretty good. Mind blowing.
All right. Here, get some lines up in here. Some lines here. Got the Rick and Morty dirt face. All right, that's good. I think that's okay.
I'm streaming Jonathan because Donald and I have been talking. We need to get off our asses, so to speak. Make an effort.
What the hell is happening in this panel? Where's my script?
Well, I will follow Jonathan's YouTube. I follow him on Twitter. Let's see here.
I need to make sure my machine's not getting as hot as it was when we were on Discord.
Oh yeah, it started cooking.
Yeah, that's it froze up. had to restart it, and then I felt the damn thing, and it was burning. I could fry an egg on it.
Damn.
Where's my script? Pop up! Come on, come on, come on, little scripty! Come on, little scripty! Where you at? There you are. There's my scripty.
I don't know what's going on.
I'm trying to open my script because I forgot what happens in this panel, and I don't understand my own layouts. It's panel 8. Brutus pulls the doctor close to his face with his free hand. The doctor's limp body hangs in surrender from Brutus's palm, which holds the doctor's head like a hand picking a tomato from a vine. Well, I screwed up that pose. The doctor's skinny neck slices easily between two of Brutus's fingers. Doctor's right arm reaches to the top of Brutus's head where his index finger remains lodged.
Jonathan said, "Too kind, thanks. You're welcome, Jonathan." He also said, "I hear you about streaming. It's like in the back of your head while you're drawing. I'm thinking I should just stream, but don't. LOL." Yeah. We just need to do it. The thing that drives me crazy is social media right now.
You just gotta get on there when you're drawing. That's what I need to do.
I used to be very driven on Instagram, and I was posting at least once a day, and I got up to 19,000 followers on Instagram.
Dang, I think I have like 800.
And one thing I noticed is on Instagram, you can't turn people into customers of any kind. They just won't. And if you do any call to action, people start unfollowing you just out of spite.
Yeah, the thing about Instagram is people are there for Batman and Robin, Superman drawings. They're not there for the artist, really. They're there to just look at art, not be customers.
Yep. Past Master Dan says, "Your trash runs on Friday too?"
Yep.
Same
Tuesdays
here.
and Fridays.
Same here at my house.
Jack Kirby is alive and well in Jonathan Rector's art. It certainly is. That man's got the dynamism, got the dope lines.
Yeah. Did you dig him up and eat some of them or something? Just to.
I wish I was half as analytical as Jonathan Rector is.
Explain.
All right, he's got to be.
What do you mean?
Huh?
What do you mean by analytical?
Well, when he was starting the Kirby style, he was looking at artists like Bruce Timm and Kirby, and just going through and picking things apart, like putting it and adapting it into his own style. Like no matter how hard I tried, I could not mimic that style. I couldn't figure out how those lines get put down, where they get put down, why they get put down.
Yep.
You buzzing?
Yeah, like ever since I got out of the hospital, everybody wants money.
Well, they want to get that money before you die.
You're talking about Bruce Timm. Every time I see him, I never ever talk to him. I'm too intimidated. I'll see him. I'll go to WB, and he'll be standing outside smoking, and I'm like, "Today's the day I'm going to talk to him." And I'm like, "Nah, I can't because dude's scary. He does. He. I've heard stories how he does not like fanboys. So, and maybe that was just a story told to keep people away.
Probably a story so that people would stay away. Do I want this to be a push button alarm or not? Let me look up fire alarm. Fire alarm, fire alarm. Not a fire alarm. Also, I wish I was as talkative as Rector is on his streams. Like that dude, he can go to town on some topics. He's entertaining.
Well, maybe you need to send him a link.
I'm sitting here just like bullshitting with you.
Maybe he could liven up your stream here.
He's a chatter. I'm not a chatter.
Past Master Dan says that, or the button could be poo on fire. It's not a button, actually. It's actually a hole in his skull.
Well, that's different. I'm drawing a Brutus alarm right now.
Oh,
the doctor reaches over and presses an alarm.
That's what that is in the bottom right panel?
Yeah, it says Brutus alarm.
Dude, I told you earlier it could be like an atomic nuclear button, and you told me it was the hole in his head.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like way up here where his finger is inside of his head.
No.
I was like, how is that obviously not a finger inside someone's head?
I'm just saying. You're crazy.
Yes, this is a button or something. I'm gonna draw this fire alarm switch here.
It should be a poo avatar.
That.
Just for everybody that's watching, Donald was doing his impersonation of Gabe Al-Taib.
I'm a what?
Your impersonation of Gabe Al-Taib breathing.
Look. I'm a heavy breather. I'm fat. I got breathing problems. Stop making fun of me. Okay, now this comes out. This is gotta come out. Fucking breathe on you. I got a fart, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be a shark.
Well, let's find out.
I feel like I got a fart. I don't want to find out because then
that's all right.
All that might make for good streaming.
Skip Edwards says, "Who are these people, and why am I subbed to this channel?"
I totally just drew that on the wrong fucking layer.
Oh man, just cut and paste, dude.
Drew that on the picture. Whatevs.
Oh, message redacted.
Message redacted.
See, watch out, everybody. Past Master Dan's got a wrench now.
Yep. He's got the power. He's got the power.
You're not going to use a line tool or anything?
No.
You don't hold the shift button down at all?
No. Why would I?
I don't know. That's like potato chip thin, that handle.
Brutus doesn't have straight lines. My style does not have straight lines.
I get that.
I don't think you do.
Oh, now Skip Edwards wants a wrench, Donald. He says he's here for the wrench. I did it all for the wrench.
Oh, he wants a wrench too? Okay. He'll tell Justin Jordan on me. What's Justin gonna do? Complain? Add moderator. Do, 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 do. Wrench Fridays. That's right. Oh. Five whole people watching.
It's Merkel.
Anyway, so the topic of that Bancroft stream that I stopped efapping
Yeah.
was, when is crowdfunding not crowdfunding?
Yeah, but did you watch it already, or is this?
I did not watch it. I'm just assuming that what you were assuming, that it's when it's crowdfunding not crowdfunding is when it's pre-orders for a finished book, which is still crowdfunding to me.
I think Christopher John wants a wrench just because he said I can't be trusted with a wrench. He's playing psychological.
Well, in that case, he's getting a wrench.
He's being passive aggressive. I think it's even more passive aggressive than Skip there.
Skip Edwards wanted a wrench just so that he could drop a link to his own channel.
Oh yeah, he's gonna EFAP. Let's just do an EFAP loop. We're just EFAPing each other.
Loop. We'll EFAP Bancroft, and Skip Edwards will EFAP us, EFAPing Bancroft.
Yeah.
All right, how does hand look? I'm pushing this down.
Well, the Brutus alarm could be something other than like that kind of switch. But it looks kind of like he was saying it was like a poop emoji. What if it's like his hair, or like a handle that looks like his hair? No, I don't know. Skip says Bancroft is the worst. I don't really watch Bancroft's streams, so
I watch them depending on what the topic is and who's on.
Past Master Dan, when everybody faps, no one faps. That's right.
No one faps. Just get that in there. Fudge. His hand is not working. Shit ain't working for me.
You've got an interesting way of drawing hands.
What's that?
I said you have an interesting way of drawing hands.
How's that?
I tend to block mine out. Like, I'll draw the main block of the hand where the knuckles go across, like just
Like
one
this?
line.
Like that?
Not so much like that. Like, I'll draw a line showing the curve of the top of the hand. Don't say fudge, Donald.
Say fudge. Now I got that damn fudge song from Ethan's going through my head.
So I'll draw the line across where the knuckles go, and then I'll draw single sticks, like a stick figure for the direction of the finger. Well, see, you're now complicating it, but says Skip said Liam went live. wanted to see if he talked about EVS stream. I'm sure he did.
Probably.
He can't let it go.
Those guys are
He
just.
wants everybody to stop, but he can't stop. Can't stop himself.
Let me know if he starts efapping me.
We could only be so lucky.
All right. There we go. I'll clean it up a little bit. Doopy doopy doo. That could be like Elliot Hernandez. Just
I know. That's what I was going to say earlier.
I could just sing everything that I'm doing. Sing a random song. Yeah.
Yeah, it works.
Works.
We may have lost our audience now.
Say what?
We could have lost our audience. They're probably watching Liam.
Probably.
It's probably the highest viewership Liam's had in a while.
All right, that's done. Now I need to draw this freaking thing.
I just really don't care. Oh, yeah. Skip says you have to call him by his Christian name, Jerkmonger.
Jerkmonger.
Which is really interesting because he's not so much a jerk. He's a super nice dude.
If you come up with an ode to poop, I'm leaving.
Christopher John says StreamYard has background music. What are you trying to say, dude?
My ode to poop. There once was a man from Nantucket who took a shit in a bucket. He kicked it over. It fell on Rover. And now he's got to clean that shit up.
And then he said, fuck it.
I've been out of the drama loop. What's up? Just two people fighting on the internet, hassling each other, and
you might have heard of them.
One of them is striking another's campaign and their YouTube channel. The other one is making parodies of the other one. They're both basically going at it with each other. Need to just stop.
What's crazy is
act like some grown ass adults.
Him striking his campaigns, he actually succeeded.
Yeah, that is crazy. Like, how did he even accomplish that?
But like everybody said, they think the lawyers just got so tired of him trying to strike it that they gave up. They went, all right, we're just going to close that campaign. Liam wore him out.
All right.
Skip says, what are you guys talking about? Are Nasser and Donald fighting? Hell no.
No, not yet.
They kissed.
Although he does eat steaks medium rare.
They kissed and made up. They touched pee-pees.
Ew. Stop thinking about my pee-pee.
Christopher John says he will eat your leftist ass like corn on the cob. I grew up in Austin, and that dude was always crazy, even way back in the 90s. And I used to do a show, a public access show with Bill Willingham and a couple other local comic artists back in the early 90s. And we would see Alex Jones in there all the time. Skip Edwards says, if you guys do start fighting, can you call him Arab Millhouse like Cecil used to?
Arab
I-
Millhouse.
We don't say stuff like that. Or at least I don't.
Alrighty.
Jonathan Rector says he loves Alex.
I don't know who Alex is.
Jones. Alex Jones.
Oh.
Makes the frogs gay. So here's a. Oh, wait. Christopher John says, has Skip Edwards art blocked me? I can't see him chatting. Jonathan Rector says, how's the CPAP going for you, Don?
It's working pretty well actually. I definitely need to get a bigger mask. Like I have a medium right now, and I need to get a large so that it it fits on my face better. But it's working pretty well. Gotten some good sleep. My wife says I don't snore anymore, and getting a lot more energy during the day. I don't need a mid-afternoon nap anymore. Although I might need one today. Still waking up quite a few times because of the dry mouth situation. Like it's like my mouth, when I lay on my back, my mouth opens up. And that thing is just blowing air straight into my face. So it's really drying out my mouth.
I had to duck out for a second.
It's okay. I held it down.
Well, my dogs are going crazy because once a month we have a guy come spray for pests and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I hear him. It's all right. Try taking spirulina. It helps with blood oxygen, cholesterol, energy, good stuff. Huh? Glad to hear it, man. I remember after about a month, I decided to try sleeping without it. Unreal the difference. Headache. It was crazy how much it improved my sleep, and it's hard to tell. Yeah, I tried taking I did take a nap the other day without it, and man, I can definitely tell the difference. Like just from that nap, the nap didn't do anything for me. Could barely breathe. So now I just have to wear it anytime I take a sleep. Did you dip out again? I think you did.
I didn't. I couldn't find the mute button.
Oh. Today I went to bed late. Last night.
I went to bed at 2 a.m. here, and
the fuck? Why?
And had to. Well, Thursday nights, like a couple friends, we go get like wings at Pluckers and beer.
Shit. I don't like any of my friends that much to stay out until 2 a.m.
No,
Not
no,
my
I
age.
didn't stay out to 2 a.m. I got home about 11 o'clock and
Oh.
didn't go to bed till 2 a.m. I stayed up and did a couple more drawings. And then I got up at 7 to get my daughter up for school. And man, I remember being a teenager and trying to get up. It was so impossible to wake up. But yeah, for the last 2 weeks, it's been a struggle just to get my daughter to wake up in the morning. I don't know what it is as I've gotten older. God, it sucks.
Dog just went ape shit.
Stupid bitch. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Yep. Gonna go murder his dogs. You're gonna hear a yo yo. In the background, that's the dog dying. Deadly. Let's see here. Skip Edwards is inking a page. So what is spirulina, Past Master Dan? Is it a drink or a pill or something? Helps with blood oxygen, cholesterol, energy. Like a vitamin? Suppose I could look it up, but I'm lazy.
What do you need to look up?
What spirulina is? Like, is it a vitamin?
Is it like is it like Vaselina?
Vaselina.
That's my wife. She said she went to Mexico when she was a kid, and it was around the time when Grease was like super popular, and they didn't call it Grease in Mexico. It was called Vaselina.
Called Vaselina?
Yes. Vaselina. When my sister would talk about Grease when we were kids, I don't know why, but I just thought it was a monster movie. I didn't know what it was. I was a Grease monster. Because everything's cool like Star Wars.
Bless you.
Yeah, just a stupid cough, man. Pneumonia's a real bitch.
Skip Edwards got his rent and now he's gonna bail.
Yeah, got what he wanted.
Take it and leave.
Took all your money and left.
I'm gonna take my wrench back. That does not look right.
Oh man, I loved this guy when I was a kid on Sesame Street, Emilio Delgado. He died and he was 81.
That sucks. I'm having so much trouble with this panel.
I'm gonna move to a different panel.
I'm on the last panel.
Start on a new page.
I'm going to start a new page. I'm going to finish this page. I will not let it beat me. I will defeat it. I came. I conquered. I drew.
Get this room. Yeah. All right, I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Crap. Excuse, please. Used to be excusing. Here we go. Nope, a little down. Bean mouth. Drawing the bean mouth. Is that your iPad? No, this is I'm working on my Huion Canvas 24. Gave the tablet to my little boy so I could get the 12. Because I need that real estate. I need that extra real estate to work on. All right, let's clean this up a little bit. The 12 was glorious. Yeah, I bet. The size difference, man, you wouldn't think that there's much of a difference, but looking at them side by side, whoa. Huge difference. And taking those measurements into consideration, yeah, I need that size. So gonna eventually get that because I did like working on it. It just was a little too small. The 11. I did like working on it. Really enjoyed it working on it actually. And the interface for Procreate was really nice. What's the secret to Brutus's power? A Cheeto. A Cheeto gave him his power.
Cheeto power.
Power of Cheetos.
I've got the power, got the power.
Now, see, right here, right now, most people would end the stream to go eat lunch. But I'm not
And?
most people.
But it's 11:40 where you are.
Yep. I'm not most people.
Well, go get you a sandwich.
I'm going to make a pizza.
Go heat up the oven. Go get it started.
I'll make a pizza, and I'm going to eat that shit on stream. Like a boss. And keep working.
In your face.
First, I'm going to put my shoes on.
Oh, yeah?
Because I can't walk around the house without shoes.
Any reason why?
The tile floor just hurts my feet.
Oh, yeah?
I don't like it. Get a little stretch going here. Yeah.
Gotta put your Crocs on.
Huh?
Gotta put your Crocs on.
Yep. I have Crocs, actually. They're comfortable as shit.
That's what I hear. I don't have a pair. My wife wears them. I'm just afraid of looking like a dork. All right, let's see what we got here. See if I can get the chat rolling here. He puts A1 on his pizza, of course. Crocs make boots. I've seen them make high heels, I think. Yeah, but A1 does go on everything, guys. It's just an excuse to drink the sauce. This is now turned into a reaction stream. I'm reacting to Donald making noises in the background.
My office is right next to the kitchen.
How convenient.
Ugh. Ugh. All right. Actually, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go take a poo.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Enjoy that bidet, Donald Delay.
I'll make it quick because I'm live streaming.
No, a real live streamer would have a cam in their bathroom too, so you wouldn't actually like see them. You'd see them from like the chest up. That'd be the perfect live stream setup. Donald shits A1 sauce. I believe it. I believe it's A1. I wouldn't eat it though. Let's see. Move my Cintiq out of the way for a second. So in the background, I've got some original art right back here. Bunch of Arthur Adams pages on my wall. I've got an entire issue of Art Adams thumbnails for the Danger Girl comic he drew, and they're tight. They're super tight. And I own a page from Gumby, which is right there. And I own a page from Monkey Man and O'Brien, which is, damn it, right there. And then this print of Frankenstein, Bernie Wrightson gave it to me when I was a teenager. Hell, indie wrestling aces. Donald is pooping right now. So I'm holding down the fort. This is pure streaming gold. I mean, I know some other guys have gotten up in the middle of it, but man, oh, thanks, Christopher. I've got some pretty good stuff. But Arthur Adams is pretty much my favorite. I used to have a Travis Charest page from Wildcats X-Men, the Golden Years, and I sold it around 2005 because my wife and I were very desperate to make rent, and I got $5,000 for it on eBay. Now I'm wondering what that page would go for now. Probably 30 grand. But yeah, I didn't have too much trouble sacrificing it because on that page, at the very top of the page, it said pencils, Travis Charest, inks, you do not want to know. And I could never figure out what that was. So I started asking a bunch of the Wildstorm inkers what the deal was. Why would that be on that page? And they said, oh, that's because Travis was really slow and he'd only really drawn like the first 10, 12 pages out of that whole book. And in order for him to meet his deadline, they all jumped in and practically drew the rest of the book. So the page I probably had was an actual Travis Charest page. We're talking about my art collection back here on the wall.
Oh, yeah. It's an impressive collection.
Now, a good friend of mine who passed away a few years ago had the ultimate art collection here in Houston. He had all the major pieces of Bernie Wrightson Barry Smith, Michael Kaluta, and Jeffrey Jones. They had all their major works, and if you remember that book called the Studio Art Book, he had all the big pieces out of that art book. And I went to his house one time. He invited me and Frank Cho over to his house, and we thought, this is going to be some rinky-dink little art collection. And no, it was mind-blowing, the amount of artwork this guy had. And he had the cover to Frankenstein. And that piece is not as big as you think it is. It's probably like as big as 3 11x17 sheets together. So Christopher John says he has an original Joe Mad Uncanny X-Men page with some dope Gambit shots. Well, that's a good page to have. That was before he really found his style, but it was still good.
So this page is penciled now. You draw it.
Oh, I thought you were doing tight inks.
No, sometimes the pencils are tighter than they need to be. Like you can see how loose this guy is up here compared to the face that's down here.
Right.
Start with the boobies.
Yeah. Is that you?
This is the oven.
Oh. It's so crazy. The sound on it made me think it was in my house. The Spider-Man poster on my wall right here. I've had that since I was a teenager, since 1991.
Efap yourself, Donald.
That sounds dirty.
It does sound dirty. Oh, well, I did put in the title of the stream that we were EFAPing.
Is EFAP getting its name because of the sound it makes? Like fap, 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 fap.
No. It means every frame of pause.
Yeah, but it sounds like a masturbation thing. EFAP, fap, 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 fap. We got Zaid watching.
Oh, Zaid that said that.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I gotta draw a pinup for him.
Oh, that's what he's here for, is to put pressure on you without saying anything.
I'll make sure to do that tomorrow.
He's reminding you without really reminding you.
Reminding me without reminding me?
Yeah, it's kind of like you've got that itch in the back of your mind. It's like, man. I've kind of got that itch too. I got that short comic to finish.
Layouts I can understand, but why use digital pencils? I don't get it. Exactly. I don't get it either. It's a habit that I kept from drawing traditionally, drawing on paper. It's a habit I want to break. I want to just start drawing like what I was doing, drawing and erasing and drawing and erasing. until I get, finished thing. But it doesn't seem to be working for me. I can't really get my brain to process like that, so, for some reason.
Yeah, I don't generally get. I don't know. It depends. Sometimes I'll get tight with my rough. Other times it's just a basic layout shape. So,
Well, like down here, way down here, this hand and this face. You see how tight that is?
hmm
There's no reason I can't take that a little bit tighter, Just keep
Yep.
erasing and drawing, putting the line down that I want.
Turn it the line black and then clean it up.
Yeah, kind of clean it up and just keep that as the drawing. But my brain just won't let me do it yet. I don't
Yeah,
know.
like all the stuff I do for work, I generally draw outright and I don't do too many sketches anymore. But when it comes to comic stuff, I have to take a little more time.
But I'm trying. When I do my warm ups, I'm trying to get past that.
Christopher John says I skip pencils altogether on the iPad, but I still fear inking when I draw analog. I I like inking on paper. I got my start as an assistant inker back in '91. I've got a bunch of issues of Daredevil that I didn't get any credit for.
Really?
Yeah.
Were they
I
Frank Miller Daredevils?
No, those are the 80s. This was man, I'm drawing a blank. The guy that did that really simple style, kind of like the Long Halloween artist guy.
Tim Sale?
Yeah, it was his stuff.
Hmm.
It was it was fun to do assistant work in the '90s, Chris. But I was I was crashing out on couches all over the country, and they would pay me and feed me, but it was the starting out. It cracks me up to hear some inkers talk now. Even when I heard EVS the other night talk about inking, how there's like the Miyagi method. Basically, you just sit and make lines of the same type over and over and over and over again on Bristol board until you learn how to control those tools. And he just went, I'll just use a micron, but a lot of the guys I was assisting used brushes, pro
That was
quills.
funny.
Huh?
I remember that story. That was funny.
So, but one of the first guys I started working for, his name was Arthur Nichols, and he was Neil Adams' assistant for a long time before he started getting work. And yeah, I remember when I first started working for him, he's like, "You know how to use a crow quill?" I'm like, "No." And man, I spent a week just making lines with a crow quill on blank pieces of Bristol. And I thought, man, I'm never going to get get to work on pages. But at one point, he's like, "Oh, these are starting to look great. Now you can start inking backgrounds."
You had to learn the quill first before you could ink backgrounds.
Yep, I had to learn how to make lines, proper lines and curves, and thick to thins, and
then you just use a technical pen.
now, well, yeah, now I like using technical pens. But back then, it was more common to just buy sets of rapidographs, and they were really expensive. And then microns started becoming a thing. And the thing I dislike about the rapidograph is it has a. Have you ever used one before?
Yeah.
So it's got that needle in it, and you have to constantly like flick your hand back and forth now and then just to get the ink to run inside the.
I used to use a Rapido sketch pen.
Mm.
Really like that line too.
A friend of mine owns a comic shop here in town, and he used to be the inker on all the milestone books. And he was talking about he got a commission the other day, and he went and bought a rapidograph at the local art supply, which is a really nice art supply store. And they looked at him like he was crazy. The girl didn't even know what it was, like that was selling it to him.
So she worked at the art store and she didn't even know what a rapidograph was.
He had no idea what a rapidograph was.
The art store around here, they used to keep him under a lock.
They do too, still.
Actually, no, not around here, around St. Pete. I live in Tampa now.
So yeah, the guy that inked all the Death of Superman issues and the Return of Superman lives 20-30 minutes from here. Doug Hazelwood. Yeah, comic inkers are not a thing anymore. They are, but they aren't.
There are very few.
Yeah. Like all the old school inker guys that I knew, Brett Breeding, no, it was Doug Hazelwood. Brett Breeding was the penciler, though, I think. Wasn't he?
I'm gonna check on my pizza.
Did you get the A1 on it?
No.
One thing I wish I didn't do one for him is I had like so many photocopies of pencils of different guys. That was like a thing back in the 90s. Oh yeah, Brett was the penciler on Death of Superman. I thought so. How I ended up becoming an assistant to all these guys back then was I worked for a comic shop slash used bookstore chain in Austin, and the owner bought and sold original art, and it was also kind of his hobby too. He he would introduce me to all these dudes back then, and that's I started showing my artwork to different bunch of the different old timers, and next thing I know, they were hiring me to be background inkers on their books back in the day, and I was getting really close to being inker on the Catwoman book, and Julie Schwartz didn't want to give me the opportunity because I didn't have a name for myself at the time, and I was getting so frustrated with getting rejected by editors that my dad kept showing me this article or an ad in the newspaper for a studio wanting to hire artists, and the studio was called Iguana Entertainment. And finally, I just went, "All right, Dad, I'll give it a shot." And I turned in my folio, and they're the studio that was known for NBA Jam back in the '90s. And I got hired within a week, like on my during my the week of my 23rd birthday. That's what I thought. Dan Jurgens was penciler, but Brett Breeding, Brett Breeding, and Doug Hazelwood were both inkers on those Death of Superman books. Tom Grummett was a penciler on those too, I think. So that comic shop I worked for, I remember Philip was the name of the owner, and he bought an entire stack of all the Tom Lyle pages from the first Robin miniseries off the inker, and we were at Big Apple Con, so I had a stack. Dude, it must have been like a foot tall, the stack of Tom Lyle pages. And he said, "Go get these signed by Tom Lyle." And here I am, like this 17-year-old kid with a stack of pages. And I go up to his table, and his eyes got huge. He was like, "Where the heck did you get these?" And he said, "Oh, I just lied." And I said, "Oh, my dad bought them." He goes, "Your dad must have a lot of money." I was like, "Yeah, yeah."
He's mad rich.
Yeah, yeah.
Eric Kennedy, what's up, man? Mortis Goldbick. I probably butchered the hell out of that name. What's going on?
The thing I remember about that convention, the first big Apple Con I went to at the Javits Center, was Guar had the table next to us.
Guar?
Yeah.
Band?
Yeah. And they were all in costume, and that one gal that was in the band was in costume the entire weekend.
That's awesome.
And I was so distracted.
I bet.
And Christopher John says Brett was trying to talk to my mom back in the day. Oh yeah, he's chatting her up. Nice.
Let's check out my pizza again. Should be about done.
Put that A1 sauce on that pizza. What do you got a dog in there?
Yep.
What's the jingling? It sounds like measuring spoons.
Ah, my cheese is falling off.
Oh, it's because you put A1 on it.
I didn't put anyone on it.
Mortis Golbeck. Some time ago, I drew a Brutus fan art. I'm glad that I managed to hit the live stream of creating the second part of Badass Adventures. And Christopher John says, you stepped on the dog. Poor dog.
Ow! Fucking hot.
Well, yeah, you don't want cold pizza.
The cheese is sliding off my pizza.
Dude, that cracks me up. I don't know if it was you that posted that comedian, but I had to comment or make a Twitter post about it. But he says, no, let's go get Canadian for dinner. Says no one ever.
Oh, yeah, that was me.
I just,
Andrew Schultz is hilarious.
that is so damn funny. Yeah, I've never thought about it. No.
Donald stepped on a dog. I didn't step on a dog. I don't know why he was whining. But
You wanted the A1.
some time ago, I drew a Brutus fan art. I'm glad that I managed to hit the live stream of creating the second part of Badass Adventures. Yeah, yeah, buddy.
Yep, Max said Slimester Hyman was the Guar woman. Yeah, man, she was wearing the chrome metal bikini top with the spikes for nipples. Man. You know, I was talking about it recently to somebody and he went, "You thought that was hot?" I was like, "Hey, I was young and impressionable."
Kirby Knuckles. Rip.
Kirby Knuckles. Right. I gotta drop this in my folder. I just drew some sun rays.
You just drew the human sunbeam.
Yeah. Yes, I hit him in this episode of the show.
It would be funny if you did.
Yeah, it would. I should take that. Dude, it wouldn't get by. Like, I've tried so many times to sneak stuff into shows, and man, lawyers are like eagles sometimes. So you have to
We can't have that.
say what?
Watch a human sunbeam. We can't put that in there. No.
Yeah, who is this? But
It's someone I made up. It's just someone I made up, guy.
Every now and then I luck out and manage to hide stuff.
Oh man.
You remember the game Fear?
Fear?
Yeah, I worked on that series of games as an artist. And in one of the expansion packs, they just had some hidden random room with like a pickup in it, like a power up that the level designer put in. He's like, well, let's put something in there, put some art or something. And I, for whatever reason, I put a a big picture of Pancho Villa on the wall. And just left it there, and nobody ever found it. Nobody found it. And then it was like years later before it ended up on the internet. And everybody was baffled. Let's see what happens. I may have to duck out because my wife wants me to help take the dogs to the groomer.
Tell her you're working.
No, sorry, honey, I can't. All right, I'm gonna have to ditch you, Donald. You're gonna have to
All
talk
right.
to yourself.
I think I'm gonna end it. It's been an hour and 45 minutes. So
If I come back and you're still on, I'll try to hop back in. But
I might come back on later. I'm gonna eat my pizza and yeah.
but
Keep drawing.
my meeting is at 4:00 your time.
Can probably live stream for a little bit after that.
Yep. Okay, we can do that.
All right.
All right. Take
See
it
you
easy.
then. Bye, chat.
Bye.
Peace out, everyone. See you in a little bit.